Welcome to Willy's Wonderland. Spend the night cleaning Willy's Wonderland, and I will pay to have your car fixed. Deal?
Willy's Wonderland is at its most entertaining when Nic Cage is beating the grease out of a gang of Five Nights at Freddy's ripoffs. This stylized action horror mashup has a lot of charm, but unfortunately, the film loses some momentum when it starts to revolve around its supporting cast of vengeful teens. Luckily for us, most of this movie is what it does best. This is Story Scream's review of Willy's Wonderland. The plot to Willy's Wonderland starts off simply enough. Silent protagonist Nic Cage drives into a dusty old town, crushing energy drinks and looking both grumpy and menacing. When an ominously placed spike strip pops his tires, Cage meets some of the denizens of this town. A town that surrounds what seems to be a place that is both haunted and full of happy fun. The abandoned restaurant for kids, Willy's Wonderland. For Cage to fix his broken down car, he must pay his debt by becoming the janitor, spending one night in Willy's Wonderland, cleaning its spooky corridors. Every moment with Cage is spectacular. His character doesn't utter a single word, and his scenes only include him cleaning, murdering animatronic animals, drinking energy drinks, and playing pinball. In that order. The mystery behind Cage's character is part of what makes him so unique in this film. He isn't in danger in this film. It's the haunted house that's in danger. He is an unstoppable force with full autonomy. He is this film's quote-unquote twist.
What a twist!
When the film spends time focusing on its other characters is when the entertainment tends to wane. Liv, Chris, Kathy, Dan, and Bob are a gang of teens hell-bent on burning the establishment that has brought them and their community so much pain. Their characters never stray too far from their tropes, which may help add to the movie's quote-unquote cult classic aspirations, but it never feels all that interesting. When these characters are on screen is when the slower moments of the film happen. Nic Cage doesn't speak, so he doesn't ask any questions, which means the film's exposition needs to be communicated every time we see any character that isn't him. A lot of the world building seems unsatisfying. Learning the origins and the quote-unquote whys of how the spooky establishment came to be never quite lives up to the theories you've been cooking up as an audience member. It's fair that the film isn't totally confident in a silent horror movie revolving around Nic Cage kicking robot ass, but it's actually more than plenty to satiate at least this viewer. Willy's Wonderland has style. Neon colors, a rock synth score, and a ton of lens flare make this movie feel like a hardcore music video, and that's pretty cool. Our antagonist, Willy and his band of misfits, are all well designed, and every time you see them in action feels both believable and exciting. A lot of the practical effects in this movie really sing, making the moment-to-moment action a feast for the eyes. The general vibe and tone of this movie really work. It's a shame that there's some fat on its stylized bones. It's too early to tell if Willy's Wonderland will achieve its cult movie status, but it nails all the elements of one. Even my criticisms feel like a deliberate choice the film is making, and for some viewers, these choices might make the film all the better for it. Either way, this movie fits nicely into the niche Nic Cage has carved out for himself. With movies like Mandy, Color Out of Space, or Mom and Dad, Willy's Wonderland is a trip that's worth watching. Like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and please head to StoryScreenBeacon.com for more podcasts, articles, and reviews. Until next time, please excuse me while I go perform an exorcism on the nearest Chuck E. Cheese.